This morning I woke up and I said to myself, you know what? I feel like doing something spectacular today. So that is why in today's video I'm going to be attempting something that I have never done before. I'm going to give myself 48 hours to successfully learn how to do a backflip.
We're going to keep trying.
Oh my god, I'm oh god, oh my god. Oh, I'm about to shit myself. Now this might come as a surprise for some of you, but I've always been a little bit of a dancer. Over the years, since I was about 7, I've taught myself a huge number of dance moves, including the windmill, the worm, the kick up, jump, handstands. I don't really know what you call this one. The head spin, sort of. Does that count? I don't know. The one-handed handstand, the turtle, this thing, the Russian Cossack dance, the floss, the dab, the handspring, the round off, and even the moonwalk. But yeah, anyway, despite my clear expertise in dancing, there is one move that I have never been able to conquer. I spent the best part of my childhood trying to do this move, but I failed every single time. And that move just so happens to be the backflip.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I know. You got this.
Whoa! That's a real video of me, by the way. Literally stupidest thing I've ever done. You know, ever since that incident, I've always thought, I need to redeem myself. So that is why I'm going to give myself 2 days, 48 hours, to successfully learn how to do a backflip. Alright. Let's do this. Now, when I first began, I had a few ideas in mind regarding how I'd tackle this challenge of doing a backflip. The first and most simple idea I had in mind was to just go for it with absolutely zero preparation. Alright, I've decided that the first way I'm going to try and tackle this backflip is by just trying to do it. Yeah, I'm going to CharlieBramps it. I'm gonna just do it. Okay. Oh my god, oh, my hip is killing as well from the other day when I was doing all those stupid dances. Ah, that really hurts. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I give up. F***ing hell. Turns out you can't really just do a backflip straight off the bat with absolutely zero preparation. I mean, who would have thought? To be honest, it's not a bad idea. Like, there probably are some people out there who have just tried a backflip and nailed it on the first time, but I mean, look at me. I'm just a pussy. So instead of just blindly going for it again, I came back later with a bit more of a sophisticated approach. Alright, I feel like if I'm going to get anywhere with this, I can't really just expect myself to do it. So I've actually gone and found a tutorial by a guy called Pygmy. It's a bit of a weird name. I'm joking, I'm sure he's a very lovely guy.
Alright, what's up everybody? This video is going to show you how to learn a backflip in 5 minutes. Now you got to remember to focus.
Alright. And I definitely made sure that I was indeed focused. Okay, I'm just going to focus on my breathing. Oi! Stop focusing! You got a backflip to do, get on with it!
Some prereqs I would recommend are the bridge stretch, a back roll, and just being in general shape. Alright, a bridge stretch, a back roll, and just being in general shape. That's what we need to do. Now, judging by my chiseled abs and my massive biceps, I think we can all agree that I'm pretty safe on the third one. But a bridge stretch and a back roll. I don't even know what that is. After a bit of Googling, I quickly found out what a bridge stretch and a back roll were. And I don't know how I didn't know what a back roll was. It's literally just a backwards roll. It's a roll on your back, it's in the name. After I'd done the bridge stretch and the back roll, I moved on to doing some jumps, which the guy recommended. Cool, look at me go.
I am working those calves. After the jumps, the next step was moving on to something called a power roll, which is basically just a powerful backwards roll. And then he moved on to something called a mukaku, which I actually surprisingly managed to pick up pretty quickly. After this, the guy moved on to a jump mukaku, where you kind of bounce into it a bit more. This step was quite difficult. It did take a while, so once I got it down, I just kept going at it. I just kept practicing for like half an hour.
Thing is, right, I'm seeing a lot of progression. I genuinely think if I had the energy, I could nail the backflip today. Only issue is that after this mukaku, the very next step is just jumping straight into a backflip. So I think to avoid killing myself, just for today, I'm gonna hold off the backflip. I am way too exhausted to do a full somersault. Also, whilst I'm here, look at me. I'm in an absolute state. I need to go take a shower.
Funnily enough, whilst I was in the shower, I came up with an absolutely brilliant idea. Alright boys, I've just come up with an absolute game changer. Basically, when I was in the shower, I remembered that I actually have a friend that is a flipper. Like a full-time flipper. That sounds weird. What I mean to say is that he does flipping as a hobby. Like his hobby is doing somersaults, basically. And he actually has an Instagram account called Luke Flips. This man has a whole Instagram account dedicated to flipping. So if anyone's gonna teach me how to do this backflip, if anyone's gonna get me to do it, it's gonna be this bloke. Hello, basically, it's a bit weird, but I'm filming a video. Alright. He just hung up. Alright, hello, Luke. Once I actually managed to get hold of Luke, we spoke a bit, and he agreed to come round and help me the very next day, so that was kind of him. That night, just before I got into bed, I did a few stretches just to make sure I was ready for the next day, and then I got into bed and went to sleep. Later on in the day, Luke showed up, and he had a little bit of a plan with him. And Luke's plan was all about gradually progressing. His plan was that I'd start off by trying to do a backflip on a trampoline. And then after that, I'd move over and try to do the same thing on a mattress. And then after the mattress, the final stage would be that I'd move down to the ground and just send it.
I'm just gonna do it. What? So easily.
As you can see, I managed to get the backflip on the trampoline pretty quickly, but I think Luke was getting a bit annoyed because my technique was absolutely shocking.
Oh my god.
See, what you're meant to do on a backflip is jump up vertically and then the rotation comes after. But what I kept doing, for whatever reason, is I just kept throwing myself backwards. So to try and amend this, Luke and I came up with the very smart idea of... It's f***ing stupid. Basically, our idea was that I'd take off really close to the edge of the trampoline in order to literally force me to jump up instead of back.
Oh god, oh my god.
So needless to say, after about an hour of just embarrassing myself on the trampoline time and time again, I just thought, I've had enough. So we just moved straight down to the mattress. I was scared at first, but it surprisingly went really well.
Yo! You know what?
Basically landed.
You know what?
And after only a few more practice goes, I managed to get the mattress backflip pretty much perfect.
Oh! Boys and girls, I think I've mastered it. On the mattress, I believe I've mastered it, not to be too cocky. Before I started this challenge, I genuinely thought the worst part would be the fear. I thought the fear would be the worst thing, but something about me is just telling me I can just do it. I feel like I'm just gonna go for it.
And I did indeed go for it. Without giving myself any time to overthink, I just walked up to that patch of grass and went for it.
Okay. It's a bit uneven, this ground. But...
Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, that's right. I actually nailed it on my very first try. I was over the moon. I still am. As soon as I did it, I was so happy with myself that I just picked up the camera and started going off on some motivational speech.
I'm telling you now, anything is possible. If you put your mind to it, if you focus, it's possible. We're gonna go one more time.
Yo, that's so easy.
Make sure you go and follow this Dawn on Instagram right now. Luke Flips on Instagram.
Yeah, please do go follow Luke on Instagram. He helps me so much with achieving this backflip. But yeah, this has been a bit of a different video. I've had this video in mind for a couple of years actually, but I've never got around to doing it because I'm just scared. Even though in the video I kind of made out that I wasn't scared at all, I really was. It's really scary. When you attempt to backflip, there's two possible outcomes. You either do the flip and feel like you're on top of the world, or you end up like this. It's a big risk to take. Hello there. I just thought I'd come here to say thank you for watching the video. If you got any enjoyment out of this video at all, then I really recommend that you hit that like button. Also, please leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, this music is quite nice. I can listen to this all day.